Hi. So I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet, fast and easy, but things don't always work out the way I plan. Obviously, I've made a lot of needle felts. It started with Allie. I wanted to have something to commemorate her, and then it kind of snowballed, and I've made all these creatures. Recently, I visited my mom. I gave her a little needle felt version of her cat Sweetheart, and she loved it. And I also brought her some other needle felts to show. She loved them all. She wanted to keep them. So then I had to make new versions for myself of the ones that I gave her. They turned out quite different, but I'm quite happy with them. And a recent one that I made, this deer, I thought would be Christmassy. He looks a little bit angry for some reason, but anyway, I'm quite happy with him. He's cute. And then I thought, just to add to the ambiance for Christmas and winter, I thought I'd make a little tree. I thought it'd be easy, you know, you just make like a little cone and then, well, no. This ended up being the hardest thing that I've ever made. It was supposed to be a simple little tree, and instead it turned into kind of a nightmare. Michelle really likes it. I mean, I like it. It just didn't quite turn out how I planned. I don't know if this is going to show on camera, but it started off as a cone, but then I thought it needs some leaves, and then it didn't quite look even, and I kept adding more and more and more. Anyway, this is just core wool, like just the fluff, the stuffing that I use is core wool, and I'm just going to leave it because it's white, so it looks like a snow-covered tree. So anyway, today I'm going to make a snowman, show you how to make it. Hopefully it's easy. And yeah, I'll show you the steps. So hopefully this shows on camera. I've made a couple of other needle felting videos, and making a snowman's got to be the simplest thing because you're literally just making a couple of balls of fluff. So you take your finger guards and your felting pad, whether you have a brush or one of the foam ones. And if you have a tool like these, this will take a lot longer. When it has the multi-needles, this is much faster. So basically, to make the snowman, you take a small ball of fluff for the head. You make it round, obviously, so you just start felting it in and just turn it around until it becomes a ball, and try to leave like one side kind of flat so that can be the bottom. So you just keep felting that till it's a ball. So you wind up with something like this. Now you're going to need to make the body. So get a bigger piece of fluff and just start felting it in. Now again, if you have a single needle, that's fine. It's just going to take a lot longer. Like these are so fast, like you just barely start and it's already starting to come together. So you keep going around with that, and again, try to make a bit of a flat bottom. So then, and even a little bit flat on top, because the head's going to go on top. You're going to felt that in. Then you wind up with your bottom, and now we're going to felt them together. So also, you could like plan out your face for the snowman. So just like felt in a space for the eyes and the nose and mouth, just so you have a bit of a plan of what you're going to do. So he's got a little face. Oh, and for the face then you can do a bit of orange for the nose, to do a carrot nose if you want. So then you have the carrot nose. Get a little bit of black for the eyes. You don't need too much, and just roll it into a ball. So then you have your eyes, and I'm just going to do little really tiny little balls for the mouth. I'm just going to do 3 little circles for the mouth. I don't know if this is going to show on camera, but there's 3 hair on it. 3 little circles for the mouth. So there's the face, so you can plan it out, and then you got to felt it in. Now when you felt it in, it is going to be pushed in a bit. You might have to add a little bit more wool if it's not sticking out enough, but hopefully it'll be okay. You could do it either way. Maybe I'll put the head onto the body and then put the face on. So to put the head on the body, I'm going to just add a little bit of wool in between and then felt it together. Now we should probably pin it so it stays in place a little bit while we're felting. Okay, so once the head is securely fastened on there, then we're going to put the face on, and hopefully it's going to be okay. I've made a little bit of a hole for the nose, and then I'm going to felt that in. I don't know how this is going to go. Hopefully it doesn't push in too far. It's got to be secure in there. It doesn't matter if his nose is a little bit short. You might want to make the cone of the nose like a little long, just so that once you felt it in, it'll some of it will still be sticking out. Just make sure that it's secure enough in there. So there's his nose. It's cute. And now his eyes. I usually do catch lights in the eyes, like a little bit of white, but it's a snowman and it's supposed to be coal or button eyes, so I'm not going to bother with a catch light. I'm just going to have the plain black eyes. To me, that's good enough. It's one eye so far. Is. And then for the mouth, I'm going to do the middle circle first, so just to stabilize, and then the other two, so it'll be kind of like a smile. So like the bottom one will be right under the nose, like he's going, ooh. And then I'll do the other two on the sides, and hopefully that looks like a bit of a smile. I didn't want to do too many because the face is so small. Like, you can make it as big as you want. I just wanted to do a little one. It was supposed to look like it was in proportion to the tree, but he's actually quite large, considering that he's almost as big as the tree. But anyway, so there's the first part of the mouth, and then I'm going to try to do the next one at a slight angle. His hair is going to keep sticking to me. Just up a little bit so that it's like it's a smile, and like these are little stones or coal or buttons or whatever. There. And then the other side, and then we're pretty much done. I did make a little toque, and oh no, that went right in. I lost that black piece. Like, sometimes it goes in too deep, so just gonna have to quickly make another little piece for the mouth here. So these things happen. His part of his mouth disappeared, so I'll just make another one. Things always go wrong. That's just how life goes. Like, you plan things out as well as you can, and you think things are going to be easy, and then nope. So they go, oh my god, that one disappeared too. So I guess the face wasn't felted in enough, so that when, like, you have to make sure it's felted in enough that when you try to add something to it, it's not just going to disappear into the wool. Like, it disappeared again. Anyways, I'm going to try this again. Good lord. Okay, no, that's... I go through a lot of black wool this way. There's always things that go wrong, like, and that's one of the things about needle felting. Like, you plan things out, but things don't ever go quite the way you think, so you just roll with it. You learn as you go. I've made a lot of mistakes along the way, but it's a very fun hobby, and it's kind of therapeutic, because let's face it, life can be frustrating, and just being able to go it's a little bit therapeutic. Get your frustrations out. Anyway, yeah, okay, now he's got his smile, and I'll show you. I made a little hat. So for the toque, you just do like a cone shape and then just like a little puff. So I mean, I could felt that on, or I could just leave it loose. Maybe he doesn't always want to wear his hat, you know. And the scarf, it turned out a little bit bigger than I wanted, but anyways, it's cute. So I'm going to just felt that on a little bit just so it stays on him. So I'm just going to like felt it over here so that it stays on him a bit. The hat, I might just leave it loose, or maybe I should felt it on so it doesn't get lost. I don't know. I don't have to felt the whole scarf, just maybe one spot just to keep it in place, I think is enough, and that's cute. And then he's got his little hat. So there you go. So there's a little snowman, an easy project if you're just starting on needle felting, making something like a snowman. Like for Easter I made little chicks, and they're basically just a ball as well, like a little ball body and then a ball head. So you can start with small projects and then just work your way up as you become more familiar with it. But it's really a fun hobby, and working with wool, it's something organic, and it's really cute, and they make nice gifts too. So anyway, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. Bye for now.